Hey everybody, Dane here with Fin Feather for Outfitters. Today we're looking at the Taurus 692 Executive. This is beauty and function and ports all in one. So let's check it out.
There we go. Nice. Oh, I love it. We'll go single action. Nice. I shot that last shot. I got to be honest with you guys. I was used to a 6-shot. This is a 7-shot.
In 2019, Taurus released the Taurus Tracker. It is in the Tracker series 692. It's a multi-caliber revolver. The cylinder in now, which is a 7-shot, see that? 7 chambers, is 357, 38 Special Plus P, but also they have a 9mm cylinder, as well as moon clips. So let's take a look at this case. We'll see there it says Taurus Executive Grade. And we'll look at the case, and we will see big sturdy case, very thick. Comes with 3 9mm moon clips. And right here, if you buy this, you've been promoted. Has a little note in there that is sealed. And then the 9mm cylinder. I'm going to show you how that works because it is really, really cool the way they did that. And when I got my hands on this, I took it to the range and I was blown away. I loved everything about the 692 back then. But what we didn't know was that they would come out with an executive grade. It's higher end. And the things that make it consistent with the original is that it's an overbuilt all steel revolver with 4 ports on each side. And that does reduce the recoil substantially. So what does the executive grade offer? Well, you can see these beautiful wood grips. The original, and I say the original, they still produce it. Okay, it's a little less money. But the beautiful grips are great compared to the original with the rubber grips. It is hand-tuned. The trigger assembly system is hand-tuned for clear, easy to use trigger action. And then the front sight has a brass bead in there. Well, that's the bead, but that's the post, the brass post, opposed to a fiber optic front sight. Now, you could remove it. You see that little hole there that allows you to remove it if you do decide to go with a fiber optic front sight. But it's a 7-chamber 357 Magnum 9mm revolver that is overbuilt, steel frame, steel shroud, ported barrel. And it is awesome. I took this to the range and immediately I fell in love with it. I thought it was great. They also make it with a 6.5-inch barrel. This has a 3-inch barrel, full underlug, adjustable rear sights, a very much serrated and wide hammer spur, and then it has a transfer bar in there. Can you see that? The transfer bar, see that movement right there? And it is multi-caliber, so it offers a lot. The MSRP on this one is $1,170. I checked the fin, and it is a lot less than that. So that's something to look forward to if you are interested in this. The double action trigger pull is actually pretty nice. For a double action revolver, that is pretty nice. The single action trigger pull is, well, we know single action triggers on revolvers are great, and this one is no exception. It is very nice. Taurus says that the ejecting arm is lengthened and it works great. Now, when I took it to the range, I shot 9mm and then I tried without the moon clips. And this is what happened with that experience.
But the 9mm is a rimless cartridge. So we're going to take a look at that and see if these will work without the moon clips. Many guys, and I mean many, said they wanted to see that. And I'm going to take a guess here and say that I think it will. So let's take a look and see what happens. Yep. You do not need moon clips. Okay, now here's the problem though. I'm noticing that the ejector isn't grabbing a hold of which would be the moon clip to eject the cases, but you can pull them out with your fingers, no problem.
The revolver looks beautiful with the polished stainless steel barrel shroud and frame. It's a medium-sized frame, but I also want to show you how simple it is to change out the 357 cylinder with the 9mm. It has a button on the right side of the frame. All you do is push that in and then remove the cylinder. You can see that arm right there, and then you put the 9mm in there, and then you use moon clips. Moon clips are the way to go, as you can tell with the ejection. But then you put it back in. All right, you put it in that hole right there. Just put that arm in there. If I could find it, there it is. And then you push that button, and you're good to go. There it's locked up. And we'll take a look at the internals. Very clean, well-machined revolver, executive grade. I really dig this revolver. When I took it out, I loved it. I fell in love with it. I think the ports add less recoil, easier to transition targets. I love wood grips on stainless revolvers. And then here, it's ingrained executive grade. And like the pamphlet said, you've been promoted. So this is a great shooting revolver. Love everything about it. And I'm probably going to be an owner of this one, specifically the executive grade model, because I think very highly of this firearm. Once again, Dan here with Thin Feather for Outfitters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.